guys, I hope that you're very well. It's Sylvana here and I am back for a new episode here on the Jewels and Gems YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, as you probably all are aware, Mercury Retrograde has just started. It's the beginning of the first retrograde of 2021. So I thought, you know what's the best thing to do to follow up on the previous episode, which was just a quick explanation as to what Mercury Retrograde is. If you have missed that, I will make sure that there is a link here for you to watch it. Just so you can have an idea of what Mercury Retrograde means, what it is. If you're unsure, if you're new to astrology and all these terms that might sometimes sound a bit confusing, here that will be there for you. And what we're going to be doing today is going to be slightly different, because we will be obviously talking about what are the best crystals for Mercury Retrograde. What are the crystals that will help you in different ways to make the most out of this period that can be sometimes a little bit difficult for some of us. So for today, there was just so many. I was thinking we're gonna keep it easy. So for today, we're just gonna do six crystals today, just to get it started. Very easy, and I'm going to explain to you why I believe these are a very good fit for this Mercury retrograde season. So let's get started first let's go for this one here. So some of you probably are familiar with this. This is black tourmaline. So you will see here, I'm just going to hold it close so you can really see that's how it forms. It's completely naturally, that's how it occurs, that's how you can find it. And black tourmaline is great because it's all about, deflecting, dispelling, shielding you, the wearer, the carrier of the crystal, from any external negative energies and internal conflicts. That's what this is all about. It's also a great crystal for purification, for cleansing the emotional body of any form of negative thoughts you may have, any form of anxieties, anger, or even feelings of unworthiness, which is why I always love to recommend black tourmaline. In jewelry form or crystals, whatever suits you. And I also like to call it the bodyguard stone, because it really has that beautiful energy of providing protection and elimination of any negative energy. This will be your best friend, and that way is just perfect for me for Mercury retrograde, because it really helps with that protective energy that we all need during a time of retrograde where so many things can just go wrong. So we just need that extra bit of protection. So this would be my choice number one. Then of course, we could go for, I'm thinking fluorite is another great choice. Now here we have some green fluorite, but of course fluorite can occur in different colors. It can be yellow, it can be purple, it can be rainbow, blue. There's just so many different varieties of fluorite. But why is fluorite a great stone and crystal for Mercury retrograde? Well, because it really has that energy that helps to cleanse and stabilize your aura, your energy field. And it's great as well to neutralize some types of energy, but fluorite will be more so connected with mental energy, emotional blockages, stress. Slightly different to the previous one, black tourmaline. It's also great for concentration, self-confidence. Fluorite is great for decision making too. Not that we need to take decisions during the Mercury retrograde, but it just helps you if you are in a situation where you have to, if that makes sense. But apart from that, it's great as well as, it really works with the upper chakras. So that's going to be obviously an energy of intuitive ability. It's really going to help you to trust more your gut instead of always thinking with your brain. Just that idea of connection with the spirit, and positivity. It balances energy, it improves balance, coordination, both physically and mentally, of course. So that would be my choice number two, beautiful fluorite crystal. You know, in times like now, we need focus. We need to be focused. When Mercury retrograde can actually make that a bit more challenging, you know. So next up, I'm thinking maybe this one. Let's go for Smoky Quartz. Beautiful Smoky Quartz crystal. Now this is a big chunk I have here. You don't have to have a huge one. If you have even a small one, if you have it in jewelry form, that's good too. Don't worry about it. You know, the most important is that you have a crystal that speaks to you and that you're happy with it. Now, why Smoky Quartz? You might be asking me. Well, because for me, it ties in so well with what we need. We need grounding. We need protection, both physically and spiritually. And it's really about that idea of absorbing and transmuting those amounts of negative energy around us. And what I love about Smoky Quartz is that it's not just going to repel them. Smoky Quartz, sorry, I was going to say he. Smoky Quartz. Smoky Quartz is going to see, I'm so close to my crystals that soon I'm going to start giving them actual names. Don't be mad at me. I'm not crazy. You see, I'm talking about them so much, it's hard for me not to. When you bond with them so much. Anyway, I was saying that what's going to happen is that it's going to absorb that negative energy, Smoky Quartz, but at the same time, it's going to neutralize it by sending it down to the earth, because it connects to that root chakra. And that's wonderful. You know, because we don't want it necessarily to repel it. We want it to be neutralized. We want it to go back to the earth. And that makes it a great shield for any form of psychic attacks, emotional environment, like stress related to your environment in general. And yeah, it's also great for warding off, you know, negative thinking, worry. If you're someone, for example, that tends to have difficulties and get overwhelmed, for example, in terms of chaos or confusion, this is going to be your best friend. And you know, really, by doing this work, at the end of the day, this is going to allow your overall energy to welcome more positive frequencies into your life, by Smoky Quartz doing that work beforehand, which is very important. So yeah, that would be Smoky Quartz. Now, and maybe if you're so happy with it and you create such a beautiful connection with a crystal, you might end up like me, starting calling them he, she, giving it names, you know. You never know. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying. Next, let's talk about this one here. It might seem similar to the fluorite, but it's actually different. This is Amazonite. Amazonite is more so bluish green. It's between the two. Sometimes can be a bit of a more greenish color, like this one, Madagascan. That's Madagascan fluorite, just to give you an example. It has a bit of a lovely sheen too, as you can, I don't know if you can tell, but it's beautiful stone. Why Amazonite? Well, for me, Amazonite is everything that we need in times of Mercury retrograde, because we do need as well courage. We need to focus on joy, and reminding us that we need to nurture ourselves and embrace our truth, our inner truth, and just, yeah, it reminds us that it's okay sometimes to just calm down and have fun and you know, just enjoy the moment. And it's a great crystal to help you speak your truth, and in a wonderful, joyful way, especially in times where communication can be so difficult. It's as simple as that, you know. You just want to feel that this self-expression and inner insight just flows better and more naturally. So this is why I had to include Amazonite in this selection. And now we have two left. So let's see, we have, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this one now. Blue lace agate. So here is the beautiful blue lace agate. So this is, I'm gonna be honest, because I get this question so often, this is definitely by far one of my top 3 favorite crystals. I can't pick one as being my favorite, but I do have a top 3 that I constantly just go for, like constantly. This happens to be part of my top 3. This is the beautiful blue lace agate. Look at that beautiful stone. This one is a South African one. It has that beautiful bluish color, but in real life it actually even has a slight lavender tone to it, which is just amazing. A little bit more on the pricey side, but wonderful to get your hands on if you can. Blue lace agate is all about that tranquility energy, angelic guidance, higher truth and trust, and really about helping you to connect in a beautiful, gentle and soothing way. It's great generally for like stress, for example, clarity of thought, expression of repressed emotions, which can be the case in times of retrograde with Mercury, and just help you like by it because of its soothing and nurturing energy. Blue lace agate is all about yeah, just helping you with that emotional healing, and just bring you peace of mind. And yeah, because of that color, blue lace agate is also associated with the realm of angels, if it's something that you're into, angelic guidance. So definitely definitely beautiful stone that you should get your hands on, be it as a crystal or as in jewelry. I absolutely recommend it. And obviously it's going to be last but not least, we have, I would say, another one of my top 3. So it doesn't leave much room for the third one, but I have to talk about this guy here. This is Labradorite, definitely one of my all-time faves. Like, I am obsessed. Look at it. I got all my gear ready for Mercury retrograde, guys. I have my pendant, I have my earrings, I have my trusty ring that I've been wearing for the past 5 years now. I am all about that beautiful Labradorite energy. And why is Labradorite so good for Mercury retrograde? Well, it's very simple, guys. It's all about protection, intuition, transformation. That makes it simple. But let's elaborate a little bit, because I can sense that you guys want to learn a little bit more about it. So it's gonna be a very spiritual stone. Let's be honest. Labradorite is about that spirituality within yourself that needs to be unlocked, and it strengthens and helps you to develop that sense of intuition. It's a great crystal to help you to protect your aura, and it's also associated with courage, new beginnings. It dispels bad energy, and what I love about it as well is that it really is about yeah, increasing your connection to the universe, and really protecting yourself. But at the same time, it also allows you to be open to seeing new opportunities and welcoming new ideas into your life. So for me, it's a great stone for anyone that's looking for a crystal that's associated with purpose and self-development. This is going to be a great one to go for, because it really taps into those areas. And for me, regardless of the time of the year, be it a Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, whatever it is, for me, there's always room for Labradorite. So that would be my last pick for the day for Mercury retrograde. And you can see here, you can tell I have adopted it. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up. That would be amazing. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be great. I post videos every single day, no matter what day it is, so you know, you'll be able to see some nice fresh new content hopefully every time you check out YouTube. And I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite crystals among those for this time of Mercury retrograde. There's so much more, but I'm not going to cover them all in one video. We'll split that over just to make it a little bit easier to deal with and understand. And thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. I send you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon.